Welcome back to Connected Tech Talks, and it has been a little over a year and probably 4 or 5 days since I unboxed the Apple AirPods, and it's time for an upgrade. So today we're unboxing the Apple AirPods Pro. I've been waiting for the mail to deliver these for, since Christmas, and I'm very excited to unbox them and see if I like them or not. So let's get started. So as we can see here, the box is a little bit wider than the original Apple AirPods. On the front, of course, instead of the normal AirPods, we have the AirPods Pro. This side still has the Apple logo and is the same as this side. On the top here, the normal AirPods, the original generation ones, say AirPods. This one says AirPods Pro wireless charging case. I don't know why they need to specify that it has a wireless charging case. But yeah, it's still a cool box. On the original AirPods box, the AirPods are actually a little bit raised so you can feel them when you run your finger over them. I would like to see if it's the same for the AirPods Pro. It is, yeah. I can feel it. So I've never really been a huge fan of earbuds with the rubber tip. So hopefully I like these ones. There's not really much I can say without trying them, but I hope that I like them because I'm really interested in the noise cancellation and the other stuff that comes along with those rubber tips. So our unboxing is going to start with pulling this tab here. Oh, it's kind of stuck on there. Rips off, I guess. All right. Don't really need that. Again, they look very similar packaging-wise. On the inside of the normal AirPods, immediately was this pamphlet and information, and then the AirPods was right under. So we'll see how the AirPods Pro compares to that. So let's do it. Okay, yep, it's the same. So the AirPods these past 2 years have been my favorite things ever. I love them. I have them in all the time. I love the convenience and the ease of use. They're just very convenient and nice to have. So I'm really excited to try out the AirPods Pro to see if they can even top these, because these are probably my favorite Apple product I've ever unboxed or owned. See if there's anything interesting in here. Oh, yep, the AirPods are right there again. Inside here we have, of course, a pamphlet, safety and handling, Apple 1-year limited warranty, AirPods Pro regulatory compliance information. Okay. I don't remember if there was Apple stickers in the original AirPods. I don't think so. So there's none in here either. There is, I think, a Lightning to USB-C charger in here. I don't remember if the AirPods come with a charger or not. They might have. I can't remember. But I don't have a wall adapter that has a USB-C port. So I'll just have to... I was thinking, like, what could I do? I need to go buy a USB-C wall adapter. But thankfully, these are wirelessly charging or capable of wirelessly charging, and I do have a wireless charger that I actually unboxed on this channel that was sent to me. So I use that for my phone, but since AirPods need to be charged so rarely, I think that I'll be able to use that for the AirPods as well. So I'm going to set these aside, but first let me see. They're a little bit heavier than the normal AirPods, and obviously you can tell that they open long ways instead of short ways, but the AirPods Pro case isn't that much bigger than the normal AirPods, although it is a little bigger. And under here, it looks like we can pull something. Oh, these are the alternate sizes for the silicone tips on the AirPods Pro, so you can find one that fits better for you. I think they come automatically with the mediums, but now I have the small and the large, I guess. We also have a, like I said, Lightning to USB-C, but I don't have a USB-C wall adapter, so this will just be useless for now. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back in here. Actually, I'll keep these out, just in case I need to switch out the tips. I'm assuming I'm going to need the small. All right, this is the moment of truth. Looks like there's another tab, obviously. Ooh. Fancy. And it just slips right out. All right. They're very glossy, just like the original ones. The metal piece on the back here is a lot bigger. I don't think I like that. It says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China, just like the AirPods do. My AirPods case has become very dirty over time. Has lots of dirt collected in it, but this one's all nice and fresh and clean. This one has the light on the outside, whereas this one has the light on the inside, indicating that this one has wireless charging because, I don't know. I don't really know why that indicates it has wireless charging, but that's how it is. Yeah, let's open these up. Ooh, those are nice. So I'm going to try to pair with my phone. Oh, that was automatic. I remember last year when I unboxed, or 2 years ago when I unboxed the AirPods, it took like a couple of seconds. This was immediate. So it says I need to unlock my iPhone. I'm just gonna use Face ID. Connect. All right, looks like, ooh, that's a cool animation. Media control, noise control, control center, press the volume slider to view additional controls for noise cancellation and transparency. All right, so the AirPods themselves are at 86% and the case is at 68%. That's pretty good. Considering the case itself has 24 hours of battery and the AirPods themselves have 4 hours of battery, 68% for the case and whatever, 80% for the AirPods themselves is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. They look pretty cool. Still nice and clean. This black bar on the side, which I assume is a sensor. Or the new AirPods actually have some kind of equalization of air pressure going on. I think that might be it, what that black thing is there. Because these do not have quite as large of a strip there. As you can see, the AirPods Pro are considerably smaller than the AirPods themselves and actually are at an angle, so they kind of fit into your ear differently. This is the silicone tip I said that I might not like, whereas the normal AirPods have just the plastic. All right, there's both of them. And these ones have a flat side on the stem so that you can actually press it like a button, whereas the AirPods themselves are just round. They've already attracted some dust, it looks like. All right, I'm gonna try them in my ears. Oh, they made the connection sound. Whoa, everything is so much quieter already. Wait, let me see something. Okay. Oh, it has the AirPod symbol. Noise cancellation is on. Wow, I can barely hear my own voice. Okay, I'm gonna turn them on transparency mode now. Oh, it made a little ding. Whoa, whoa, everything sounds so like, it sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm listening to the world around me through headphones, which I guess is what's happening. So if you don't know what's happening with transparency mode, because of the rubber tips inside of the AirPod Pros, even when noise cancellation is off, you're not able to hear things around you as well as you would be if it just has the plastic tip like AirPods. So what Apple did is they had a mode called transparency mode, which takes in noise from the world around you and plays it through the speakers of the headphones themselves. So That's the difference between transparency mode and off mode, because off mode, oh, it made a sound. I can't hear myself as well because of those rubber tips. But if I go into transparency mode, all of a sudden I can hear myself and it sounds so weird. Okay, so I'm going to try the small tips and the large tips to see which ones I like the best. But so far the medium tips don't actually seem that bad. So far I'm liking that the stem is a lot shorter than the AirPods. Obviously you can't see my face, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try the small ones. All right, so I've switched the point of view, obviously. These medium tips still look they look a bit big in my ear, and they kind of feel big too. So I'm gonna try the small tips and see if that helps anything. Wow, okay, I got it off. That's what the AirPod looks like without the tip on. As you can see, it's kind of like a, well, that's the speaker there, obviously. All right, so I got the small tips on. I haven't even played any music still yet. Obviously, these ones are going to fit better than the medium ones, but it still looks like they are a bit big, kind of struggling to fit in there, I guess. But they do feel okay. Obviously, I've only had them in for about 10 seconds, so I don't know how they'll feel after an hour of listening. But obviously I'm going to be wearing these over the next week and testing them out to see if I like them, and you can definitely expect a review sooner or later on those. So I'm going to play, or actually I'm going to first turn off noise cancellation. If I can figure out how to, oh yeah, okay. So noise cancellation is off, so I'm going to play Finale, if I can, yeah, Finale by John Williams for the Rise of Skywalker movie. I don't know if it's just the noise cancellation of the tips themselves, not the actual active noise cancellation, but the passive noise cancellation. It sounds really good. This one stopped playing music. Yeah. It says left there with the L. It doesn't say the right one. I wonder why. Here, I'll put them back in the case and take them back out to see if that fixes it. Okay, I think that did fix it. So I've had a similar problem with my normal AirPods too. I thought that would be fixed with this, but it's obviously already happened, so that's unfortunate, but it's alright. It doesn't happen that often. Okay, so I have transparency mode on. So the sound quality of the AirPods, it's a little worse because I can hear everything around me. Like I'm snapping, I can hear that. Before I couldn't hear that when the transparency mode was off. But the sound is still really good, and of course I can also hear myself talk and I can hear the world around me. It just sounds a little bit weird because it's playing through the speaker of my AirPods instead of just straight to my ears. The pressure I talked about before is gone because of like the equalizing air pressure through this thing. Yeah, it still sounds pretty good. So I'm going to try active noise cancellation now, which means I won't be able to hear my snapping very well, but the sound quality should be improved because everything is canceled out around me. So you can go into the settings of the AirPods Pro and click ear fit test to see if you have the right fit for you. Okay, so the left one says that it's a good seal, but the right one says I need to find a better ear tip. I think this is the right one. I'm going to try the medium tip in this one and the small tip in this one. Okay, now I'm going to play the sound again. This one still looks big, but now it says right one needs to be adjusted again. So I'll have to mess around with that. But again, look forward to the review. And as always, this is, what's my outro? I forget. Oh, as always, stay connected.